What's up? It's your boy Dungeon Lurk. Let me take this off the screen real quick. So, what we're looking at here is I don't even know if I'm on the thing anymore because what's it? But so this shirt right now is priced at $35. Okay, and they're like it's 22% off. This is a lie. It is a marketing tactic. This shirt on the front and back is screen printed. Okay, so this shirt is literally like $7. The material itself, $7 to screen print it. They are charging allegedly $35 to get this shirt. So they've marked it up huge, but really, what they're doing, I'm going to reveal to you the tactic of why clothes cost what they do and why I'm going to ask the price that I do. I'm going to be fair and tell you what they do. They do not expect to get $35 out of this. It will never come off of sale because what they're doing is you see $35 and you say, I don't want to pay that. I want to pay less than that. How do I get less? So they are tricking the consumer by saying this is already less than we value it at. It is actually worth less than what they are asking for. You are paying more than half of the value of the item for the brand name. And the reality is, Nike is the Greek word for victory. They are subconsciously tricking the consumer base into thinking they are identifying with victory. And so, therefore, they're marking their brand up by over double what the items are worth because psychology. So, they're never going to ask $35. They're trying to get the comfort or the consumer. That's my cat, by the way. She's a beautiful piano. They're trying to get the consumer comfortable with paying a price that's higher in reality. Hey, Cream, you never play piano, by the way. What are you doing? She actually never plays piano, so that's a blessing. So here we go. Here's my product. Now I'm gonna say psychology says I need to tell you I want $140 or $150, so you will be comfortable to be like that's $100 product. But if you look at Supreme when they launched, when they started, when you look at Bape when they started, these are designer brands. They go from $50 to $100 for their shirts based on how few of a print there are and how desirable they are of the what is on them. So I wanna I wanna get to a middle ground. So I I wanted to get $200 for like 3 or 4 of these items allegedly. So if we can meet somewhere, we're like you like I want these shirts and it's under a certain budget on the calculator or whatever, then we'll do the deal. You feel me? So if you like the art, if you feel the art, then let's go. So this is the front of the shirt. It says Fierce on it. It's got the Fierce deity link, and it's got Blackfire from Teen Titans with the intro bang on it. On the back, we have multiple of her face and then a vagrant girl. Basically, like girls can be whatever they want, and if you're that fierce deity, they'll want you. And we got Scooby Doo Ghoul School. So I showed some of you this one. It says growing up at the top. It's very like uh, patterned up. So when you look at it, it's kind of like disorientating a little bit. I feel like if you look at it, you will always see something new with it. So there's very many layers. It's the girls from Ghoul School, the little green dragon, and Scrappy Doo, Scooby Doo. It's like the one movie where Shaggy wears a red shirt for some reason. And yeah, there's spider webs on it. On the back, we have the like vampire girl. I was gonna have it say she's a coal miner, Scooby, but I was like, nah, we'll take that one off. So this is it's like denim blue, I think the color is. We have Fred Burger from Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, and it's also a very patterned up one. Um, what is it? Same thing. I feel like if you look at this one, each time you always see something new. On the back, it says "Ignorance is bliss," and it has them on jury. So it's kind of funny because Fred Burger is like basically has a disability, and he's on jury, and it all comes down to him to make like a really big decision. And so he's just like, I just want nachos, and they're like, wait, but who gets the Grim Reaper? And he's like, nachos. And so here's a less patterned one. It says, "Why does the mime mime?" It's Mime Junior, and then like they were going to do a baby version of him, this little egg. And so they didn't do that. I was like, that's cool. We'll just throw it on there. So that's like an unreleased Pokemon. And I was wondering what to do with the back. I thought it was a little bit too plain, but the back is green with a laurel on it, which represents victory, and this green pattern. So it's green on the front and it's green on the back. Here is a button up, like the manager shirts. It's got the Akatsuki cloud in blue, and then it's got Meta Knight on the back. It says unknown player. It's got the blue flower, and then it has these black 5-petal flowers, and it has Gachi on the back and the sleeve. And this one I call Stink-chan, or Shin-chan meets Stink-chan, and he's saying what's up. And hold on, I'm working up a burp. You feel me? And on the back side, it's like he's farting the Akatsuki cloud with the little devious smile on his face. Okay, so John expressed interest in the Kingfisher shirt, and so this is not the exact one I was wearing. This is the front of that shirt on the back because it had more detail, and the back of that shirt on the front of it, and then I put Kingfisher on the top. And so that's the difference with this one. I couldn't decide. I thought it felt a little better with more detail on the back than the front. It felt a little heavy, but you can decide because here's the other one, which I guess like either way, I like them. This is the one that I have, but if you wanted, you could get that one and be the only one to have that one basically. This one I really am not sure about. It's got base from Mega Man. It's got the Black Lotus from Magic the Gathering. It says like a plus 100 attack, plus 100 special on it. It's got Goof Troop. You know, he's trying to be like a rock star on Goof Troop. Then on the back side, it's got Typhlosion, and then the Prank Kids Yu-Gi-Oh card. It says Strength Boost. It's a pink shirt. I've used Typhlosion in a lot of art, so I'm not sure about this one fully, but I was like, it's a good enough concept to show. It's like one of the only pink ones so far. This one I just finished tonight is actually super epic. It costs a little bit more to make this one because the material they use, but I for sure am going to get this soon personally. It says Devastation Container on the bottom, and yes, sir, bro. This is a picture I'm pretty sure I took, and I put it on my logo, which is like see-through, and so I made his cloak basically like mountains and mist and trees. And then he's got Akatsuki logos around his neck, like a necklace. This one I'll probably get for myself. It kind of looked like Ash Ketchum hat. I have a lot of peanut butter, it feels like in my mouth, because I'm talking so many words per second. But it looks like Ash Ketchum's hat. It says unknown player on one side, and then we have the front panel, or it says unknown on one side, and then the front panel it says player on the other side. And then it wraps around the back with a laurel, and Gachi's in the laurel. Then this is the hat that I made for John's shirt to match his shirt. And these are the shorts that I made that basically have a big amount of the characters I put the intro bang on. The intro bang is the question mark exclamation point above all these characters' heads that I use to like logo them. But yeah, they're all over with the blue petals. And this one I for sure am buying for myself on the next wave. So if you want to get the stuff I'm actually like wearing, this is the one, bro. It says Crush Roar. It's got the White Lion Beyblade. And then it also has the White Lion Beyblade down here in white Akatsuki clouds. And on the back of it, it says unknown player. It says hope, beloved, plus 100 health, purity, truth, faith, love, all these like boost words. It has the verses on it for if you have faith as small as a grain of mustard seed, you can move a mountain. And it behind all of these like words and the extra layers is Kimba, the White Lion. I never saw this movie, but I saw this picture, and it looks like he has a loving family. And I was like, that's a great picture. I'm gonna use it. So it's the background. It looks like there's mountains right here made out of this branch. And there's just little details all over. I am getting this one for myself. No matter how anybody feels, it's the only white one I've designed so far. And here is the hat that, because you can't see the 3D scope of it, you can't see the mega amount of detail that I put on these side parts, like in the front side parts, but you can see the back, that it has spider web. And so it's the white lion, and it's got spider web, it's a white hat, and nah, this one's nuts. I'm also getting this one when I get that shirt. And apparently that's my YouTube video. And so, as you can see, every single one of these shirts is like, oh, we're asking less than it's actually worth. It's a marketing gimmick. They're lying so that you feel comfortable paying a price for item that is worth less than they're actually asking. This one is marketed as $50. Boom. It is essentially a $20 shirt, but you're paying $30 for the Nike logo that is subconsciously making you think you're a winner because you're buying a thing that says victory. They actually are fucking scamming people and making them losers because they're taking their wallets. But yeah. And so to say a shirt is worth $100 in truth, because they want me to say my shirt's worth $150. I just want my thing to be valued as a product. So $105 is 7 hours for minimum wage, right? And so if I put 1 hour into a design, it is at least $15 the minimum wage. All those I put more than an hour of design into. I have my own brand that is uniquely mine, unknown player, with the brand character Gotchi and the intro bang. This is like $1 million idea, literally. This is what brands are built off of, is this core identity. And so whatever you value that at is whatever you value that at. I know the true value of it. But so I have to ask at least $30 for the item because that's what you get it off the website. I have to say at least $45 because I put an hour into each of these shirts. I have to put in X amount of dollars because the brand logoing, and then waiting for it, doing the work of having it get here. So you understand, this is not an outrageous price. This is a reasonable price for a quality designer item. And I show these to people, but this is the product. The product comes out nice. Like when it goes in on that thing, bro, they come out nice. So hey, I'm even wearing it right now. I can't stop wearing my own merch because it feels good, like the quality. And by the way, I hate having to promote myself because it's like, bro, I know I'm hype, but other people like, you want my fucking money? I'm like, bro, I just want to be successful in life. This is my art. If you fuck